speed with the new...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. We had some snow showers sticking around today, and we'll have some for the early part of tomorrow. But overall, for most of the day, we should see things quieting down as we head into the first part of the weekend, allowing temperatures to warm up briefly on Saturday. But we are looking at another system approaching the area by Sunday into next week, bringing in more snow chances and colder conditions. But looking at temperatures right now, lower 20s across the entire Northeast, and we even have some temperatures up into the lower 20s or lower teens and 12 degrees up into Burlington. Looking at the satellite and radar, we've seen a lot of cloudy conditions sticking around the area and still looking at a few snow showers hanging off Lake Ontario there. But we are going to continue to see some isolated flurries, nothing too much to worry about for tonight. We should stay fairly dry for the rest of the evening, but we'll see that pick up a little bit tomorrow throughout the day, and we'll see another chance later on in the evening on Saturday into Sunday with our next system approaching. Here's a look at the 10-day temperature trend. We're going to see temperatures improve tomorrow and Saturday. We'll actually get above freezing, but we'll see that frontal system moving in throughout the day on Sunday, cooling temperatures back down into the teens with the high of 11 degrees on Tuesday. That's the high. So we'll definitely have temperatures maybe in the single digits, potentially wind chill values in the negatives for Tuesday and also Wednesday. But we'll see temperatures try to rebound at least closer to an average feel by the end of next week. Here's a look at the wind forecast for tomorrow. We'll see winds picking up around the middle part of the day, around lunchtime. We'll see winds around 15 miles an hour, potentially gusts up to 20 miles an hour. And we'll see winds eventually come down in the afternoon, getting around right around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Here's a look at the wind chill forecast for tomorrow. Temperatures, well, feels like temperatures will be in the lower 20s pretty much all day, with the warmest it'll be is around 2 o'clock with a feels like temperature of 28 degrees. So not pleasant conditions out there for us over the next couple of days. Looking at tomorrow morning, we'll see a few isolated snow flurries passing through, but you can see after about 12 o'clock, that'll be it. We'll be looking at a dry day for us for the most part. And as we get into Saturday morning, we'll start off the day dry as well. Cloudy conditions still sticking around, but as we head into around the lunchtime hour again Saturday, and then in the afternoon hours, we'll see more snow showers continuing and colder conditions. We'll get back into the forecast area as we head into Sunday. Here's a look at the snowfall forecast over the weekend. We'll see another 1.5 inches potentially here in Utica, maybe another 2 to maybe 5 inches up near Otter Lake and Lake Pleasant. So we definitely have a few more inches on the way, but we'll have a break in action for most of the day tomorrow and Saturday before the next batch gets here Saturday afternoon. Looking at lows for tonight, we'll see temperatures in the teens and 20s, but we'll definitely have wind chill values in the single digits as we get our day started tomorrow. Forecast highs for tomorrow afternoon, right around 33 degrees here in Utica. It's still going to feel like it has been the past couple of days with temperatures and wind chill values in the 20s. Here's a look at the next 7 days. More cold air is going to be on the way starting on Sunday, bringing in very cold conditions by next week.
Thank you, Darius. Coming up next on...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And welcome back, everyone. We are still dealing with very cold air mass sticking around the area as a weak clipper system has moved through, bringing in a few flurries for today. But we are going to see a break in action for the most part tomorrow afternoon. We are going to have a few flurries passing through in the early morning hours, but overall, a very quiet day in store for us to give us kind of a reset for us tomorrow. Looking at the temperatures currently, 21 degrees here in Utica and up towards Potsdam there, and we have temperatures 12 degrees over in the Berlin there. Definitely very cold out there, and we already have wind chill values in the teens across the region, and we are continuing to see these drop into the single digits by the early morning hours. And looking at the satellite and radar, cloudy conditions are going to continue to stick around for the next few days. Really look at the batch of cloudy conditions and snowfall across the Northeast back into the Great Lakes region. So we're going to continue to see this kind of setup over the next several days. Looking at the precipitation chance over the next really several days, our best shot will be tomorrow morning, and then again really Saturday evening heading into Sunday with our next frontal system moving through. Looking at the drop in temperatures from Saturday into Sunday, we'll actually warm up to about 37 degrees, almost about 8 to 10 degrees above the normal high, but that frontal system will bring us back down to reality. We'll have temperatures in the teens starting on Monday. Lows will definitely be in the single digits, and we'll have a few negatives for morning lows as we get into Tuesday into Wednesday. So bitterly cold conditions will get back into the region for the middle part of the week, and we'll struggle to warm up, eventually getting near seasonal conditions by next weekend. Looking at the wind forecast for tomorrow, though, we'll see winds really pick up around 9, 10 o'clock and then sticking around for the lunchtime period around 10 to 15 miles an hour. But we'll see winds calming down around 3 or 4 o'clock, and we'll see a nice and quiet evening ahead as far as the winds are concerned. Looking at the wind chill forecast for tomorrow, sticking out in the 20s all day. Despite those temperatures here in Utica, expected to get right around that freezing line. It's not going to feel much warmer than those 20s in the wind chill values. Looking at the futurecast for tomorrow morning, this is what I was talking about, starting the day off with a few flurries kicking off the day, but we're going to see conditions improve as we get into the lunchtime hour, at least for the snowfall. We're going to see winds pick up as the day progresses. Temperatures only warming up to about 20 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Looking at Saturday morning, we'll get down to 17 degrees, and we're going to see the snowfall really start to pick up as the day progresses and sticking around for most of the day. On Saturday, we'll see afternoon highs getting into the upper 30s. That's going to be the warmest that we'll see before the next frontal system moves in and really brings in more colder conditions for Sunday and most of next week. Looking at the snowfall forecast, looking at our best shot right around Richfield Springs, Utica, and up towards the northern part of the viewing area, approaching 5 inches of snow in Otter Lake, and we'll definitely have at least a good chance of at least 1 inch of snow around the forecast region. Lows for tonight to get down into the teens and inlet, 21 degrees here in Utica and 19 for pretty much everywhere else in the southern part of the viewing area, but it'll feel much colder for sure. We'll see afternoon highs in the upper 20s and lower 30s across the forecast area, but get ready for a bitterly cold drop after the frontal system moves through on Sunday. -5 will be the morning low heading into Wednesday, and we'll definitely see colder conditions stick around for most of next week. Y'all stay safe.
Thank you, Darius. 'Tis the season for hockey, and boy,